Hey, Badass, it's Sabrina here, and you're tuning in to Authentic Badass TV. And of course, I'm going to do a quick episode. And today we're going to talk about how you can finally stop self-sabotaging yourself and have the confidence to actually get the results that you want. Quite frankly, I see so many women struggling, showing up every day, but not really showing up, and being busy, but not being busy productive to the stage that it's really getting the desired outcomes, and most often end up in some form of self-sabotage. So if you want to know how to break the cycle, I'm going to give you 5 tips. I made some notes, which is very unheard of for me, so make sure that I'm not going to ramble, but I'm going to stick to it and keep it short. Number 1, you need to know exactly what it is that you want, and not just from the perspective of what it is that you want, but why you want it. Most often we lose track of the goals and the outcomes because there is no emotional attachment to what it is that you truly want. So what you want is great, but you need to figure out why. And often you may have heard that saying before, that your why needs to be so big that it makes you cry. Number 2, you need to be specific. So yes, I said you need to know what it is that you want and why you want it, but you also need to write it down to every little detail of what it is that you want, so that of course you can draw in the power of manifestation to make awesome shit happen for you. That means you can't just say, I want to lose weight, I want to make more money, I want to have more freedom. You need to be specific about what that exactly looks like for you every single day, and then of course set the intention, state the goals, and make sure that if you haven't already gotten yourself into a morning success routine, then you have to do that and ask me, or I might even do a video and share with you what I do every morning. And that is obviously part of it, is restating my goals every single day. Number 3, let me check, is that your goals are not important enough. And that's kind of quirky because quite frankly, you need leverage, right? You need leverage, and that means leverage because what you want is usually outside your comfort zone. And if you don't have a big enough draw card, big enough leverage, you know what it is, the why you want it, or even a couple other things which I'm going to mention in a second, then quite frankly, it's easier for you to stay in your comfort zone. But what we know about comfort zones is that yes, they're nice, they're keeping us safe, but by all means, they are not getting you the desired results, because quite frankly, you're a fellow badass and you want more out of your life. Number 4, if there's a reason why you're self-sabotaging yourself before you get to your desired outcome, it could be that there's a payoff. Quite frankly, there has to be a payoff, because otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. We talk in the coaching world about a secondary gain. That means there is something good that you're getting out of your negative behavior, even though it doesn't look good to the outside. To give you a quick example, in my days as a transformational coach, I had a weight loss client who was self-sabotaging her diet, her nutrition, because she would eat McDonald's and other junk on the weekend. And even though it pissed her off, we got to the bottom of why she keeps self-sabotaging herself, because I told her there must be a payoff. There must be something good you're getting out of it. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep doing it. Anyway, we got to the bottom of it, and it turns out that her way of thinking, or her excuse, her payoff was that if she was continued to stay fat and overweight, as her language, then if people didn't like her, she could blame it on the way that she looked and being overweight. But if she was to lose the weight and people wouldn't like her, well, then that would be because of who she is as a person. You get it? So that was her payoff and her way of self-sabotaging herself. Number 5, it could be the reason why you're not getting your desired outcomes, or because why you're self-sabotaging yourself, is that there is a negative payoff, right? That means, quite frankly, the association to getting your outcome is somehow linked in a negative way. So you may associate some pain or some loss in with getting your results, and that's why you're stopping yourself. Perhaps that could be making more money could mean that your friends might not like you anymore. So you might lose some friends, you might get judged, you might be whatever. And quite frankly, that fear of losing friends or losing yourself in the process of who you need to become, that is a negative association linked to your outcome, and that could be the reason why you're stopping yourself from going all the way. So they're your top 5. I'm not going to repeat them, just watch the video again, make some notes. If you have some question, comment below or DM me, and I'm certainly happy to help you, put you on your track to success. Quite frankly, it's all about rocking authentic confidence to be a badass, fiercely authentic with no fuck given. So if it can help you, let me know. Otherwise, I trust you get some value out of it, and I look forward to talk to you soon. Bye for now.